career, he's really been hurt. He's gone down before one time, but there was a perfect left hand. Roy never saw it coming. Roy is out, and Roy may be out of boxing.
And that's why Tarver wanted to be the counterpuncher, because he entered Roy's right hand.
We stood for two different things. You know, he was a social media blowout. You know, he blew it away. You feel me? And that fit his character because he.
Clip recently surfaced online showing Floyd Mayweather watching Roy Jones Jr.'s shocking knockout loss to Antonio Tarver. In the video, Floyd smiles and nods as Roy falls from a counter left hook, a knockout from 2004 that changed Roy's career forever. Years later, Mayweather is using that moment as fuel in their ongoing war of words. But if Floyd thought Roy would stay silent, he was very wrong.
Oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire at 80-0. You go up and top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50.
Roy fired back, repeating what he said for years. Floyd was a master businessman. But less exciting inside the ring for Roy, boxing greatness isn't just about records or money. It's about risk, danger, and creating highlight reels fans never forget.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When
he openly said Floyd was the best at making money, but argued his own career highlights were unmatched. He even claimed no fighter, past or present, could compare. Naturally, those comments didn't sit well with Floyd's fans. Bringing up Sugar Ray Leonard, he said Leonard was far more dangerous than Mayweather because he had something Floyd lacked, a dog mentality. Leonard fought with aggression and meanness. While Roy believes Floyd played it safe, for Roy, pure skill isn't enough. A fighter needs grit, and that, in his eyes, is what Floyd never had. After years of jabs like that, Floyd finally responded in his own style.
Musty energy.
Lord child, the man Floyd Money Mayweather is watching video of Roy Jones getting knocked out. Yeah, man. Roy Jones absolutely getting cooked. And all this is because Floyd Money Mayweather is upset at Roy Jones Jr. for Roy saying that Floyd could not beat a prime Sugar Ray Leonard. Lord child, Floyd.
Instead of interviews or tweets, Floyd went to Instagram. He posted clips of Roy being knocked out, one by Tarver, another by Glenn Johnson. Each video was perfectly timed, sending a clear message without any words. Floyd's point was obvious, while Roy boasts about highlights. Floyd never suffered those low moments. Mayweather was never knocked out, never seriously hurt, never caught cheating. He's drawing a sharp line, the undefeated tactician versus the showman who took too many risks.
let him move around and do what he want to do, he gonna beat you, because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was gonna say mean
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as near as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think you would have beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off of him? Sugar is a dog. Just because his name Sugar don't mean nothing. Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. You gotta think, this in around, between round 13 and 14, I think, Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son.
Fans immediately jumped in, flooding social media with reactions. Some laughed, saying Roy should have expected this from Floyd, who's famous for psychological warfare. Others reminded everyone that Floyd retired undefeated, never knocked out, never testing positive for PES. Still, many defended Roy, praising his risk-taking and explosive knockouts. Some even mocked Floyd, saying Roy's losses came from chasing greatness, while Floyd carefully protected his record.
Different things. You know, he was a social media blowout. You know, he blew it away. You feel me? And that fit his character, because he could do it, you know, and do things the way he did it. He was smarter. I wanted to play King of the Hill. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the Field, which he did. And
sits somewhere in between. Mayweather did face tough opponents: Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, Marcos Maidana. His path wasn't easy, just different. Meanwhile, Roy Jones Jr. was pure flash and danger. He pulled off moves like a triple left hook with his hands down. He moved up to heavyweight and looked untouchable, But after Tarver, everything changed. His speed and reflexes faded, and the knockouts started piling up. The legend who once looked unbeatable suddenly looked vulnerable.
You mentioned Floyd. Where would you put him in the rankings? Mayweather, where would you put him in?
Who?
All right, let me ask you a question.
If you don't,
Yeah.
if you don't respect Muhammad Ali, how can I respect you?
It's a good point.
He left the sport undefeated at the top, then returned for exhibitions that paid millions. To him, boxing was business. He calls himself the best ever not just because of wins, but because he avoided the pitfalls that ruined others. By posting Roy's knockout clips, Floyd is reminding everyone of that contrast. Roy, however, still sees himself as the superior talent, proud of his unforgettable moments, even if they came with painful endings.
Well, we want to know, in the least amount of fights, you know, I didn't have to have 70 fights, or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights,
Yes, you did.
who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that,
The greatest of all time.
okay, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight?
Been consistent with his view. Floyd was a financial genius, not the most dangerous fighter. He avoided risks, crafted his career carefully, while Roy chased challenges no matter the cost. For Roy, that mindset is proof Floyd is more about appearances than substance. And he's not alone. Others in boxing have echoed that idea.
It's the money, so important. Why do you always come back to the dollars? People want to know.
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest, and I'm a good person, and I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'll be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
Floyd has plenty of defenders. Many analysts say his resume is bulletproof, beating Pacquiao, a young Canelo, Maidana, and Cotto. They argue going 50-0 while becoming the richest fighter in history says it all. The debate rages on, fueled by how differently both men approach boxing.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel or bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Roy fought for the fans, willing to risk it all for excitement. Floyd fought for business, waiting for the numbers to make sense. Roy risked everything. Floyd risked nothing unless it was calculated. These aren't just fight strategies, they're philosophies. That's why their rivalry runs so deep and personal.
See, they're upset because I'm able to milk the game. I'm smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, you know, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart and Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid.
Roy's recent shots at Floyd are setting up a possible exhibition match. Mayweather has already fought in exhibitions, while Roy returned against Mike Tyson. In 2020, with their history, even a non-scored fight between them would draw huge attention.
Floyd. But it seems like everybody's afraid to have that O, to have a 1 or 2 where the O used to be. Ali lost. Sugar Ray lost. Hagler lost. Hearns lost. These guys lost. When did the O become the end-all be-all?
I think Mayweather, you know, and how he made it big to the public.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, whatever.
Building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school.
Posting those videos is proof he made all the right moves. Interview 13 Roy Jones Jr. still isn't staying quiet. At a recent New York event, he warned that fighters today play it too safe on big stages, damaging boxing's integrity. For Roy, Floyd never defined the sport, only the business side of it. The debate is far from over. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more boxing breakdowns.